Hey y'all. Hey, how y'all doing? Mo Love Beauty, hey. Janie, hey. Millionaire, hey, hey, hey. It's getting scary on the street. Something else is going on. Y'all know something always going on in these streets, in these YouTube streets. Always something new. Now come on in, come on in. See, we got a small group up here. It's a terrible mess. Is something else going on? Y'all fill me in. I'm in and out like a light. What's going on now? Something new? Nothing? Hold up. That's the same beefing from the distraction side. It's getting old. Yeah. Yeah. All right, y'all. So I'm just coming to give you a distraction from the distraction. That's basically what I'm here for tonight, to give you a distraction from the distraction, if I may. Um, Same BS, okay. So we've been doing all this talking, and I done went through, different personality, so just different stuff. We've been talking about different things. And I was talking to one of my clients today, and she also watches the YouTube channel, and we were talking about some of the things that were happening on the channel as far as the narcissism and all this stuff. Hey Trina, Tina, how you doing? And we just had some conversations, and she suggested that we have a conversation on here. So I want to have this conversation on here. So there's a book that I often lend out. I don't give it away, but I lend it out. And it's called The Manipulative Man. The Manipulative Man. Identify his behavior, counter their abuse, and regain the control. And I thought this was kind of interesting, especially with what's going on right now. The same BS that y'all talking about right now. But just looking at it like all the way around. So even though you may not be looking at that person in a relationship type thing, it's still the same behaviors whether it's a relationship or not. So I want to put this back up. Hey Michelle, just in case y'all want to check it out, because I'm going to do some reading from it. The Manipulative Man. Identify his behavior, control the abuse, regain control. It's by Dr. Dorothy McCoy. Dr. Dorothy McCoy. And I want to say this too for the people that keep asking, well, is your PhD, your MD? I want to show you that those are not the only doctors that exist. That EDD, that person is a doctor too. Okay, I just want to put that out there. That's the doctorate of education. So she wrote this book, and the first chapter, and And y'all have to excuse me, I'm a little excited because the book is this lady is on point, and she's from South Carolina too, so I have to give her props. But the first chapter is manipulation. Thy name is man. Manipulation. Thy name is man. So I'm just gonna pull a couple of excerpts from the book and just kind of get y'all feel for it. I always get a little nervous about opening up the phone line, but I do have the phone on. So if you hear something and you want to call in about it, then you're welcome to do so. And that number is 803-888-8268. 803-888-8268. So I said this was for the women tonight because, and I'm not saying that women don't manipulate, because, you know, we know how to handle ours. But because we've been having so many things happening with men right now, I think that this is definitely a good thing and is applicable to everyday life. It's not just, you know, any one situation. So I'm just going to, you know, pull. Y'all give me your not your concerns, but your comments, your thoughts. If you agree, disagree. Yeah, I think you can find it online. Okay, I put it back up again. Da, 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 da. All right. So it's not, the excitement isn't at the beginning of the book, but as you go through, you just start identifying things. You're going to see people that you know. You're going to see yourself. You might see your spouse. You might see, you know, if it's not your spouse, a significant other. But we're just going to have a conversation. So, y'all, pardon me. I'm not being rude by looking down, but I want to get into this a little bit. It says women are mesmerized by the forbidden relationship. The exciting stranger who radiates danger and yet seems vulnerable and wounded by life. We want to crush him to our breasts and ease his pain. We want to take care of him. Simultaneously, we desire the thrill and exhilarating sting of danger. We want to be the one woman by virtue of her unconditional love that will be able to transform this wounded man into the perfect lover. Yes, we're trying to do what most women have failed at, but we feel like we have the power to make things happen. Now, let me make sure I have my tissue up here with me right now. Hold on. I told y'all I was still a little under the weather, so don't be on here talking about Dr. Rogers was snotting on the live and everything, so I don't want to hear it. Hey Keith, hey Cool BJ, hey Angela, hey Adrena, Butterflyness, Kristen, please forgive me. Oh, that's no, I don't hold. I don't even remember what was said. Hey, K baby. Cool BJ. So, we're going to get started on this thing. Women also adore the little boy. Hope you feel better, Butterflyness. We also adore the little boy. Catch this. We also adore the little boy who has never quite managed to grow up. He simply needs the love of a good woman to blossom into Indiana Jones. He needs love, approval, and acceptance from us to achieve the self-confidence that he has been denied. We see a wonderful, sweet man full of promise and potential, waiting for someone to believe in him as only we as women can. There are a couple of myths we embrace over and over again. The manipulators perpetuate these myths and others, and do know that these manipulators have a lot of brothers. They don't come alone, they got a lot of brothers. So, we got a few that we're going to go over real quick. You have the too good to be true guy, okay? The too good to be true guy, he'll steal your Corvette and max out all your credit cards, okay? He's just too darn good to be true. Next, you got the feckless boy man, okay? The feckless boy man. This man would allow you, he gonna do you right. He gonna give you what you want now. He's going to allow you to be his mom, assume responsibility for all his actions or lack thereof, and grant his every wish. He's allowing you to do that. The boy man. I know some of y'all done met some of these people. And then you have these people, they promise you the stars, and then they play you like a musical instrument. Many women have fallen for the illusion because it is so expertly conceived and performed. Nevertheless, please don't worry. You are not unintelligent. You are not gullible. Much of their irresistible attraction is chemical. So it's not you. You're not the only one that done fell prey to these jokers. Another stumbling stone is our nurturing nature. And it's encouraged by our culture. Fortunately, you do have the power to change your beliefs and behaviors and become less susceptible. Now, we know from certain communities that female takes care of the family. Regardless, you find yourself in a bad situation where you and your partner may fall within that same type of family, but his family took it a bit more to the extreme. And now you have to be the boy man's mom. Let me keep on. Okay. The author says, have no fear. You too can recognize the manipulator. Avoid their traps. And live as the incredible woman that you are. Not the woman that they choose to create. Let's hear. This lady said, y'all need to tighten y'all seatbelts because this is getting ready to be an incredible ride. And I'm telling you, it's an incredible ride. So we're going to go ahead. I told y'all, get y'all pens, get your pads. Y'all see I keep a notebook in hand. Listen, let's just have a few little lessons. And somebody's already trying to mess with my chat. So if by chance my chat goes off, then I just go and start another one. Because we're not playing the little catty games tonight. So, do you have a man in your life that doesn't play by the rules? Some women don't want their men to work. Oh my goodness. Hey girl, how you doing? Do you have a man in your life that doesn't like playing by the rules? If I got some women up in here, I just need y'all to throw one of the hands up. Y'all know the little high five hand. Do you have a man in your life who doesn't like playing by the rules? Have you ever had that guy in your life? I'm just asking. I know I did. I done had a couple of them. But that might just be me. That might be me. Had to drop one off not too long ago. Think you better let it go. I see no's, yes, but not now. Okay. Had one. I'm telling you, been there, done that, can write a darn book about it. Woo! So, unfortunately, manipulation as a tool for achieving one's goals is not rare, nor is it a modern adaptation. This stuff didn't just start today. It didn't just start yesterday. It just didn't. The book goes on to talk about Charles Manson. It says Charles Manson, he manipulated young naive girls. Stalin and Hitler, they manipulated entire nations. We all know that we all do use some manipulation to a certain extent. Everybody has dabbled in manipulative tactics, but you can't go and make it a way of life. Hey G2G, how you doing? You can't make it a way of life for you. Manipulative behavior is used to influence and control others for one's own belief. Manipulative behavior is used to control and influence others for your own beliefs. Now, I'm going to give y'all this one because she getting ready. There go her hand. That's what I'm talking about. She going to give y'all a little gift right here for a minute. So I'm going to make sure y'all get this gift. Okay? She says, normally manipulative behaviors are covert. You know, people are undercover with this thing. But now these jokers done got so bold, they ain't hiding nothing. They walking around with a concealed weapon. You understand what I'm saying? It's concealed. I'm talking about concealed. they got a weapon. It's all exposed. They want you to see what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? So they have no shame in their game with their manipulation tactics. So here we go. What she says, if these people walked around and had this boom badge on their chest saying I'm a manipulator, you know, and just be straight up with it. Since you're being so bold, just go ahead and let us know exactly what it is, the characteristics that you possess. Let us know, because if we had that, then that would be our, like the garlic necklace that you can put on to protect yourself, to keep all the ghosts and goblins away. You know what I'm saying? The purpose of this book, she's calling this book that garlic necklace that's going to keep all those devilish ghosts and goblins, aka master manipulators, away from you. This book is going to be your silver bullet for any big little hairy things that come at you. This is your silver bullet, huh? There you go. So we're going to talk about it tonight. Give you guys a break from the foolishness. Let's go. Again, I'm telling you that you are welcome to chime in tonight. I want you guys to have a completely different vibe tonight. Ain't but one of me. Hey, how you doing? I want you to have a completely different vibe tonight. Again, the call-in number, 803-888-8268. 803-888-8268. If we got any men in here, don't fault me. I'm just reading the book. I'm just a messenger. Just saying. Oh, let me show the book again. The Manipulative Man. The Manipulative Man. Identify his behavior, counter the abuse, regain control. And it's by Dr. Dorothy McCoy. I see you, Keith. Y'all got it? The author is Dr. Dorothy McCoy. She is an author, speaker, trainer, and a psychotherapist who's been in private practice for 15 years. She specializes in couples therapy, social phobia, trauma, crisis intervention, victim sensitivity, and health. Consults with law enforcement and nonprofit organizations on issues ranging from wellness and cognitive behavior therapy to date rape and infant mortality. She has a BA in interdisciplinary studies from the University of South Carolina, woo woo, a master's degree in clinical counseling from the Citadel, woo woo, and a doctorate in counseling psychology, woo woo, from the University of Sarasota, a member of the American Counseling Association and International Society for Traumatic Stress Studies, and the Association of Cognitive Behavioral Therapists. She's the author of From Shyness to Social Butterfly, The Ultimate Book of Personality Tests, and Reversing Your Type 2 Diabetes, as well as other self-published issue workbooks for patients. And yes, she lives in South Carolina. South Carolina is representing. We in there like skinwear. So, here we go. Manipulation. Thy name is man. And it wasn't until this very moment that I was reading this, y'all, and I done read this book at least 4 times, that my foolishness, I didn't realize. I didn't look at that root word that was part of manipulation, because you can't have manipulation without man, right? If you try to take the man out, it just says ipulation. That don't make sense. So you can't have manipulation without man. So manipulation, thy name is man. The author goes to say, we often hear that women manipulate to create a level playing field because men are larger and more physically powerful. There have been some of us in the work field that, we feel like we have to play the game in order to get where we need to be, right? In some cases, that is true. It is what it is. However, the book says that men are expert. They ain't said that they were partially. They said that they were expert manipulators. They are experts at manipulative behavior and play as if it was a Saturday afternoon football game. They said that these fellas in this thing like it's a Saturday football game. Ain't nothing to it. Well, they have scored enough points. That's what the author says. She said she's tired of it. You done scored enough points. You ain't gonna manipulate nobody else. We got this garlic necklace on right here. We about to be about this business, okay? She ain't playing no games. She ain't playing no games. If you know how to counter manipulate, okay? That's when they throw that manipulation back at you, you got to know how to throw it back, okay? You can have that mess back. You got to know how to throw it back. So if you know how to counter manipulation, you can strengthen your relationships. Intimacy does not grow in an inequitable environment. You can make free choices based on your beliefs and experiences and in your best interest. At times, it is your best interest to leave a manipulative relationship when it cannot be changed or it is inherently unhealthy. Oh, thank you, G2G. I'm going to read that part again. I need y'all to catch the last part of that. At times, it is in your best interest to leave a manipulative situation, a manipulative relationship when it cannot be changed or it is inherently unhealthy. Don't stay stuck in an unhealthy relationship. A manipulative man is a man that you have, oh my gosh, that trust level. Sometimes trust not even in the equation. It's not even part of the sentence. Frequently, the casual manipulator will, with a little guidance now, he got to get a little help. He got to get just a little help now. With a little help, somebody can help him see the light. He can have that moment of epiphany. Hallelujah. He can have that moment of epiphany. He can go and adapt his behavior, change his behavior, if only temporary, and work with you to create a mutually gratifying, loving relationship. Now, let's get into it. Why do men manipulate? Remember, this is a conversation for the women tonight. I don't want the men saying, oh, women manipulate too. This ain't about us. Darn it. This is about you. I'm trying to tell you, it's about you tonight. So why do men manipulate? There are many reasons. And none of them are justifiable. We got all the reasons in the world, but none of them are justifiable. So here are some of the more obvious and common reasons that men manipulate. Let me put this close. Contact a little blurry over here, just a little cloudy. Trial and error. Hey, how you doing, lady? All right. Some of the obvious and most common reasons that men manipulate. Now, I'm giving y'all game. I'm putting y'all up on game tonight now. I'm telling you. I told y'all I just had to drop one off at the bus station. You hear what I'm saying? You had to get dropped off at the bus station. We got to keep on pushing, you know. So here are some of the more obvious and common reasons. Number one, it's real simple. They do it to get their own way. You can't get no more simple than that. I want what I want and I'm going to use you to get it. That's it. And that's very likely, girly girl, because some of them can't take being challenged. The next one. Men manipulate to prevent you from making a free choice. I don't want you making your own decisions. I want to tell you what to think. They manipulate to feel in control and powerful. To feel in control and powerful. Now let me tell you how much sense this made. You manipulate to feel in control and powerful, to get your own way, to prevent the woman from making a free choice. Yet, you go and pick a woman that is a mother figure to you, that handles everything, but you want to be the one in charge. Hey, Pico. Scare tactics, absolutely. The next one, to impose their reality on you. I don't care what you think you know. I don't care what you think you believe. You need to believe what I said, darn it. Throw all that other mess out the window. I asked y'all before, who you gonna believe? Me or your own eyes? You better believe me. Bump trust in God. Trust me. I'm the way, the truth, and the light. Ah. To avoid responsibility. Y'all know what it is. To gain an unfair advantage. To distort reality. She might as well just say lie. To distort reality. I'm going to make you think that what you saw ain't really what you just saw. I'm just saying. To preserve their distorted self-concept. Again, we back on this lie thing. You just you just messed up. You a mess from the M to the S. Just messed up. To diminish you. I'm not where I need to be, and I'm not feeling good about myself, so I have to go and make sure that you feel the same way. So I'm going to manipulate you into thinking that you're nothing. To discourage intimacy. And the last one on this list, to coerce. I think Pico says scare tactics. Now these are only examples. Some people have gotten to the point where they don't even manipulate people on purpose. It's become a habit. So they can't help it. Like they actually have to think about it and make a conscious decision not to manipulate somebody. And that's a sad case. Habits become ingrained. Manipulators reach for the familiar tool rather than exploring the situation and choosing the most effective tool. That's the most powerful thing that's in this book. Men, they have these habits, and it's not just men, but again, we're talking about men. Habits become ingrained. Manipulators reach for the familiar tool rather than exploring the situation and choosing the most effective tool. So I'm not going to go and choose the thing that will make this situation better so we can go and talk things out, have an adult, mature, meaningful conversation, effectively communicate. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to maneuver and slide my way right on out this situation the best I can. Even if I know with all my heart that you know that I'm a bald-faced lie. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to go and I'm going to work this manipulation tool right here now because I got that right there in my belt. Boom, I can pull that out in a minute. Why do you think I'm going to sit here and try to work something out? That takes too much work when I can just sit here and throw a lie off real quick and be a sharpshooter with it and we can go on about our day till you call me out on it. I'm going to go with what's comfortable. Bump doing the right thing. We're going with comfort right now. That's the American way. Comfort. My. Who manipulates? And I'm telling you again that the phone line is open. So if you want to call in and contribute to this conversation, you are more than welcome to. The number is 803-888-8268. This is what we're talking about tonight. We ain't bringing no bouffalet up on here tonight. We're going to have some adult conversations tonight. Who manipulates? Uh-oh. We're about to go back. We're about to have a little flashback last week. Now we're going to have a little flashback, so work with me. This way y'all know I won't just making stuff up. I won't just pulling it out the sky, you know. Some men will cheat on or leave a good woman if they can't manipulate her anymore because that is all he knows how to do in a relationship, so he'll find another victim. Let's talk about that before we move on. Let's talk about that. Some men will cheat on or leave a good woman because they can no longer manipulate that person. This is all that person knows. So instead of them trying to correct the situation, they just go and find somebody else that they can manipulate. I've seen that before. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I've had it happen to me. So what, as a woman, what are you doing with that? Are you sitting there feeling guilty? Okay, baby, don't do it. She done put the pune out there. Are you finding yourself feeling guilty because you couldn't meet these needs? A manipulator, you can never meet their needs because they don't even know what their needs are. They done lied to themselves and other people so long, they don't know what their own needs are. So they're sitting there and they feel, well, this person isn't doing, I wish you would do this and I wish you would do that. And they go and talk to other people. She don't do this and she don't do that. I wish she was doing this. And then you go and find this girl that's doing the things that you want, or you say you want your, main person to do, and she gives you that, right? Y'all know how that grass be looking and stuff. It start looking all green and all that stuff. So you go and she's giving you those things that you say you're lacking at home. Now the manipulator, let me show you how this guy works. He goes over here. And if he has another person that's willing to allow that manipulation, then he's going to go and talk about all the things that this person wasn't doing right. And she's going to listen. She ain't just going to sit there like this. She's going to turn her ear and she's going to lean in because she want to make sure she getting this. Because one thing about a woman, we're going to listen. And if you tell somebody that easily allows you to manipulate them, when you tell them what you're lacking in this area and you make them feel like you could be the right one for them, then everything that you're saying that mate is not doing, she's going to make sure she for darn sure do every one of them things you say that woman wasn't doing. So now, you got this. You got this in this person right here. Okay? Let's go back to why did I get married. Let's talk about that 80-20 rule. Okay? Let's talk about that 80-20. Okay? Now you had this 80 right here. But that little 20, oh, your manipulative ways wouldn't let that sit. It wouldn't let that sit. No, no, no. So you had to go on that search. Within this search, in order to make yourself feel better, you have to go and manipulate this situation right here, right? You have to make this woman feel like she did something wrong. You have to make this woman, man, let me just give y'all this thing one time. I'm going to go back to the book. You have to sit there and you intentionally create arguments. It can be an argument about why the darn door was slammed so hard. It could be an argument about why a piece of dust is over in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Why you warm this up for 30 seconds? Should have warmed it up for 15. I mean, it's you just go and make up stuff so that you'll have a reason, at least in your mind, to go out and do whatever you feel like you need to do because you've convinced yourself and whoever this person is over here that you weren't properly being taken care of at home. Right? And in some cases, you've convinced this woman here that she wasn't doing what she was supposed to be doing. But you manipulate. And a real manipulator, I mean one that's good, he will manipulate that situation into not only making this woman over here, his mate, feel like she's not worthy, he can make her feel responsible for the whole darn thing. And he set it up from the beginning. And you go over here and you're making this one feel like a queen, right? And you're talking bad about this one over here. Press pause for a second. Because I got to talk to my women for a second. Just press pause. Y'all might not like this. You might not like this. But let me just be straight up for a minute. Let me be straight up. It ain't none of my business what you do. But if you this woman over here, and this man is with somebody, and he's coming to you over here to talk bad about his mate, girl, you better run. Because any man that's carried his business out of y'all house and taking it over to another female and taking y'all business in her house, you better run. That's when you better hit that ping real quick. Because that man, Lord have mercy. Jesus, help me now. That man right there, when he get with his boys, I can only imagine what your name is. You know what I'm saying? Because this one over here, even though you talking trash about it, saying that she all types of wrong, she's still bae. She's still your old lady. You know what I'm saying? This one right here, I don't know what title you think you got over here. I mean, of course, when he's with you, you're bae, right? But to oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just saying, we gonna move on because I don't want to step on nobody's toes. I don't want to get nobody mad with me. Now I gotta live. Now I gotta live. So who manipulates? Who does this? Who would do such a thing? Darn it. Individuals with, this phrase again. Individuals with personality disorders. It's back. Individuals with personality disorders frequently employ manipulative behaviors. It's just pulling out a pencil or a pen to write. They just have it on hand. They just pull it on out. Here, let me try this one. Bam. Others may focus on achieving their goals at any cost. Nonetheless, they probably have characteristics in common with individuals who meet the criteria in the DSM-4 TR. No, is no longer called the DSM-4. You got 4, 5, 6, 20, 30. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but yeah, it's no longer DSM-4. So, the DSM-4, it's upstairs. The DSM-4 is like our Bible. That's how we come up with all our diagnoses and stuff. You get the symptoms that the people give you, and you go, okay, you got 3 out of 5 of these. Okay, I think you got major depressive disorder. I think you got adjustment disorder, like whatever. That's where that comes from. That's what that is. These people, their cloak influence may be subtle or obvious, but you can depend on one thing. They will deny using manipulation, or they will reframe it in a positive way. So whenever you confront a manipulator about his or her, but about his manipulative behaviors, he will deny it until the day that he dies, or he's going to find a way to spin it on you so that it does not look like manipulation. Okay. Y'all just think about the last couple days, and I'm going to leave that there. Let me move on. Dr. Harriet Breaker, author of Who's Pulling Your Strings, says the reason manipulation persists is because it works. Period. Hey, Elizabeth. The reason why manipulation continues is because it worked, darn it. If it didn't work, you wouldn't do it. It works. Lying works. It gets people what they want. It gets them where they want to be. It works. That's why people do it. And the counter control that a victim has is to make it stop working, right? The victim want to fix it. They tired of it. They want to fix it. Fix it, Jesus. Therefore, your power is in your ability to see beneath. I'm going to slow this one down because I need y'all to get this. See, this one of them things right here. This one of the messages. Okay. Your power. You. The women that's in this chat right here tonight. And me. Okay. Your power is in your ability to see beneath the manipulator's words into his scheming thinking process. Okay? Your power is in your ability to see beneath the manipulator's words and into his scheming thinking process. So let me put this in layman's terms. Let me put it in country terms. Your power is to see past his BS and recognize the buffale for what it is. On sight. Don't let it take you 1, 2, 3 years. You need to go ahead and recognize, see through the lies. See through all that. And go ahead and look at the little trickery that he's trying to put out there from the beginning. So you know how to handle that joker. You will be surprised how easy it becomes with a little practice. Y'all always hear me saying, pay attention. Wake up. Okay, baby, they call it scheming thinking. I call it stinking thinking. You hear me? I call it stinking thinking. Once you understand the manipulator's true purpose, Not what he's telling you now. Not what he wants you to believe. Hey, Tirona. Not what he wants you to believe his purpose is. Once you recognize the manipulator's true purpose, then his manipulation, his manipulative behaviors, all of that stuff loses its power and influence over you. Once you call that dog a dog and stop letting him lie to you, and he running around here barking, and you see for darn sure that he's sitting up there with paws and a tail and his name is Kitty, when you stop letting him convince you that he's a completely different animal, then he no longer has any power because you got your eyes open and you not feeding into the buffalo. Dude, how you gonna tell me that you a dog? You don't even bark. You a cat. Darn it. We are accustomed to some forms of subtle manipulation. Like I said, everybody has manipulated something. You know, it's to control it, to handle it. For example, salespeople, news commentators, hey, Miss Hill, politicians, Lord knows we know politicians, are often suspected of being less than completely trustworthy. Duh. Unless one is extremely naive, one knows to throw in, hold up, y'all. She said unless one is extremely naive, this ain't small, I can't really use it as a grain, but she said unless one is extremely naive, one knows to throw in a grain of salt when interpreting their messages. That means you take that mess with a grain of salt, a grain of pepper, a little sprinkle of sugar, whatever you want to use. But you better believe that them mofos coming with some mess from the beginning, okay? Let me get back. Let me regroup. Okay. So again, unless one is extremely naive, one knows to throw in a grain of salt when interpreting these people's messages. Again, they have an agenda, and their goals may not be our goals. However, when manipulation occurs in an intimate relationship, our personal trust has been broken, and someone we love and trust has taken advantage of us. Oh. When you got those feelings in there, when you done caught the feels. Y'all know those feels are serious, right? When you done caught the feels, and you done let your guard down, you done let those emotional walls down, and you had that little joker come in and break that trust that you were already hesitant about giving him in the first place. Okay? And if you didn't make him earn that trust, now you really pissed off to the highest level of festivity because you tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. And you feel like it blew up in your face. You let your guard down. And this is what happened. So now he's messing it up for every other man that's coming behind him. Because they're going to work for that thing. They're going to work like they ain't never worked before. If they ever get that trust. But hey, manipulators have many faces. Man, listen. I'm going to go back to the little monkey on Lion King. You don't even know who you are. They got many faces. Joe, John, Chris, Sean. They got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkey. You name it. They got all of them. You don't know what face you got. From Monday to Sunday, you don't know what face is going to pop up. You don't know. You don't know. We had the many faces of Eve. Bump that. We got the many faces of Steve. Okay? You don't know who is going to pop up for the day. And if they got some other stuff going on, y'all know that girl I was talking about over there? If they got that kind of situation going on over there, oh my gosh. You might as well add 5 more people to that. Because he got to be 5 other people for her too. He got the people he got to be over here, all these people over here. He got the people that he got to be when he go to church. He got the people that he got to be when he in the community. He got the people that he got to be when he around his mama. He got the people that he got to be when he around the other part of his family. He got the people he got to be when he around your family. God almighty Jesus. Man, listen. We talking about 30 or 40 people right here. And one man. Can't nobody keep up with all that. I'm saying, it'd be one thing if you could file them all on your taxes or something, but I mean, can't nobody keep up with all that? You sitting up here, you got to take care of 40 different people. You didn't put in for that. You didn't put in for that. I know I didn't. But let me move on. I digress. Manipulators have many faces. Fortunately, you can learn to recognize them. You can learn to recognize. Man, I'm telling you, one guy I talked to, I'm hoping I don't knock this down. Man, on Monday, he was Sean. On Tuesday, he was Charles. On Wednesday, he was Hakeem. On Thursday, he was Shaquille. On Friday, he was O'Neal. On Saturday, he was Kobe. On Sunday, he was Jesus. I ain't know who I was dealing with. I ain't know what. I ain't know if I was supposed to be Christian, Baptist, Muslim. I ain't know what was going on. I ain't know. I had no idea. I didn't know. Still don't know. Didn't know. You know. Because that oh my gosh. Let me tell you. You ever had somebody like, oh my gosh, I gotta press pause for a second. Oh my gosh, my camera and everything follow. Thank you. You ever had somebody that lies so bad? I'm talking to y'all women tonight. Now listen to me. You ever had a dude that lied so bad that all you could do was laugh? Like, no, this mofo did. Like, he lied so bad that you can't even get mad. All you can do is laugh. Did he just say that? You know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done, son. Oh, Lord. That one right there. You can't even fuss. You like, you know what? I quit. You know what I'm saying? Those. Pico, don't cover your ears. Those guys. You know. He would stay plugged upside the head. Asking questions in the morning in regards to his... Lord, she giving him hematoma. Listen, y'all. When you got that one that lie so bad that you can't even get your argument out, you can't even stress your point because you can't believe that joker came with that one. Man, listen. I'm like, I give up. You got it. Hey, congratulations, you're a winner. You got it. Oh my Lord. When you lie so bad that you got me looking up like, God, why has thou forsaken me? What did I do? Oh my goodness. What did I do to deserve this? And what I got to do to get out of it? Oh my, and you know you dealing with a real one, okay? And not real in a good way, okay? Let's just be clear on that one. Let me bring it on back. Oh Lord, I believe in beating out them demons. Oh my Jesus. Whew. We ain't gonna beat them out. We're gonna outsmart the demons. We gotta outsmart the demons. I'm giving you the tools. This your garlic necklace to wear around your neck now to keep the ghosts and goblins away. It's the garlic, you know. Garlic can run everybody off. Garlic can run Jesus off. I'm just saying that garlic is crucial. Okay, let me get back on track. Let me focus. I've met many in the last 10 years, and at 53, I recognize a mile away, and after the first sign of BS, I'm out. Don't even say hi to me. If you see me in the street, girly girl say, don't even breathe in my direction with that. Okay, because right now you got corona. Don't even breathe in my direction with that. Okay, because you're contagious. Go quarantine yourself. Be be apologizing later. Yeah. They telling you that what you just saw is not what you really just saw, you know. Yeah. Or a lot of you right then, and I mean in the same sentence, to tell you they didn't just say what they just said. And all you can say is, bruh, you just said it. You gonna have to lay around with a tape recorder in your bed. You know what I'm saying? You think they record on YouTube? You gonna have to start recording in your house. It's getting real in these streets. Yeah, it's getting real in these streets. Yeah. Okay. Let me pull it back in. Let me pull my professional back out for a minute. Okay. Yes, here. Okay, here we go. I gotta find my darn place again. We are accustomed to some forms of subtle manipulation. We talked about the salespeople, the news commentators, the politicians, all that good stuff. Let's meet the different personality disorders, okay? Good night, G2G. Take your rump to bed. So let's meet some of the different personality disorders. So as we go through these, I'm going to give them a name. I suggest you give them your own name. So as we identify these things and you identify a person, please don't put their name on here because they might be on here, you know, but you might identify some of these people, so you might want to give them a name. I know I have my own names. So let's just go there. Okay. Manipulators consider a relationship either a contest of wits, which they play exceptionally well. They are the masters, okay? Or a way in which to have their needs met. Okay? So either I'm going to get my needs met, I'm going to show you just how smart I am and that I can outsmart you and make you look stupid. Okay? Could you learn to manipulate and beat them at their own game? Well, Dr. Rogers says, well, of course you can. Absolutely you can. In the words of Kelly, absolutely. Okay. Don't even think it. They'll win. I disagree. They are experts and you are the amateur. This is their thinking. Okay? This is their perception. There is a price to pay when a person habitually manipulates. Oh, which statement we going back to? Could you beat them at their own game? Don't even think it. They will win. They are experts and you are the amateur. Lil Mac, hey, how you doing? There is a price to pay when a person habitually manipulates, and that price is distance and isolation. That sounds like the corona stuff, don't it? There's a price to pay when a person habitually manipulates, and that price is distance and isolation. Boom. Now you playing the victim again. You have Hey James, how you doing? You have manipulated these situations. Every situation you get in, you manipulated it. Now nobody want to fool with your lying behind, and now you isolated. You don't have no choice but to social distance, because don't nobody want to be around your lying behind. Now you isolated. You on the little island all by yourself, and you sitting there feeling guilty. Well, not guilty. Let me take that back. You feeling vulnerable. You're feeling weak. You know, you got that woe is me thing going on. Don't nobody want to play with little JoJo no more. I mean, JoJo ain't got no friends. You know what I'm saying? And JoJo called all this, you did it all. You bought this on yourself. You know. But I'm going to go back. Let me go back. Author of How to Spot Dangerous Men Before You Get Involved. Y'all, these some crazy books, right? Author of How to Spot Dangerous Men Before You Get Involved. That thing crucial, right? That sounds like a movie. Counselor Sandra Brown warns that men with ingrained personality disorders are incapable of making healthy, adaptive changes. No matter how sincere they sound, that mofo is lying to you. He's lying. He's lying. No matter how sincere he sounds, no matter how many little tear droplets that he gets to come out of his eyes, girl, he lying. He is lying. He don't even believe that lie. They have difficulty. Oh my goodness. They have difficulty no matter how sincere they sound. Bless their little asthmatic hearts. Oh, Lord, the guy's not going to like this. This thing says that some men cannot change. That's what it says. Hey, Deboski, how you doing? It says that some men cannot change and others have no interest in changing. Oh, you don't like the fact that I lie? Well, you can bounce. You don't have to deal with my lies. I found another person to deal with my lies. Bump you and what you stand for. Bounce. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to deal with it. Shoot. They will attempt to manipulate your emotions to keep you in an inequitable relationship. They will attempt to manipulate your emotions to keep you in an inequitable relationship. There is nothing even about that relationship. Y'all not equally yoked. Y'all ain't got no type of yolks together. No eggs, no ham, no ma'am, no nothing. Like y'all just, it's a bunch of garbage. And he's going to manipulate you into thinking that it's the best thing you ever had since sliced bread. Lord, don't fall for the okie doke. You will notice self-serving behaviors. For example, forgetting his wallet at the restaurant. Mofo, you ain't forget your wallet. Quit playing. Hey, Tanya, how you doing? Things like not calling when he's going to be late. You know what I'm saying? Because he wants you wondering. I'm going to make her wonder a little bit. Okay. Keep making me wonder. And you're going to wonder where you staying at today, okay? But, do little stuff like that, just to see what you going to do, Now, see him. Come on with the Apple Pay. You better say so. You don't need your wallet. Don't worry about it. As a matter of fact, bro, here, bring that thing over here and hit that watch one time. Go ahead and tap that watch. Just scan it. Just scan it right there. He got it. Here you go. He got it. Don't worry about it. He got it. Y'all got cash out. He got it. So, you will notice. Wonder why them locks get changed. Come on now. We'll be some fools up there, especially if you stay there for real, because we're going to be some lock-changing fools. You hear me? Every day you come home, that lock going to be changed. You hear me? Hey, Lisa, how you doing? You going to come home tired. It's raining outside. Storm and whole monsoon coming through. And you locked out. Okay. You will know. We're going to get back. Okay, so they forgetting the wallet at the restaurant. Hey, Naya, how you doing? They forgetting the wallet at the restaurant. Now they acting like they forgot to call. But Lord forbid now. Lord forbid that hair appointment take more than 3 hours. And if you go to my beautician, you're going to be there for a while now. Because she puts in work. She's going to make sure that thing is right. God forbid that you don't make that call. Or he calls and you don't answer the phone. Okay? It's like, hey, some things about to happen, like the world is coming to an end. It's a straight apocalypse around this piece. But they do these things just to see how you're going to respond. Bruh, let me tell you something. You forget your wallet, I'll pay, don't get me wrong. Unless I know you BSing. Now you forget your wallet, we both gonna sit there looking at each other. What you gonna do? I don't know what you gonna do. I don't know what you gonna do. Come on, bro, let's roll these sleeves up and go hit these dishes back here. I don't care if I got a wallet full of money. You will not play that game with me, no sir. That's how you go ahead and start rebuking some of that stuff. You gotta rebuke that devil. The both of his uncle cracking up. See, he one of these people that Okay. So, very early in the relationship, if you pay close attention to what they do, it's saying very early you need to pay close attention to what they do and not what they say. The actions matter more than the words. You need to pay attention. You need to listen. You need to watch, look, and listen. You know what I'm saying? So you can notice that switch up. You'll start noticing that okie doke. That's what we're talking about. You got to peep these things early. You got to peep game early. Before they start up with all these shenanigans, you need to know whether or not you need to be planning for them to have one foot out the door from the beginning. You need to know that on sight. The author says knowledge is power. Absolutely. So let's learn more about personality disorders and the traits that make individuals qualify for the diagnosis. Lord, we about to get into some psychology up in here now. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Woo. This thing says all of the manipulative men in this book have one or more of the personality disorder characteristics that are listed here. Boy, y'all in trouble. I'm telling you, ladies, take out your pen, take out your pad, relax and take notes. Biggie told y'all, relax, take notes. Go ahead and get it out so you'll know what you're dealing with, because you might have that little android sitting right up in your house beside you right now. Oh, he might be sitting right there laughing with you right now. Somebody, dang, she need to get off that right now. She need to get off right now. Hey, babe, you hungry? You want to go out? Nah, we quarantining around this piece. You gonna get this word. So let's go. Personality disorders and characteristics. Let's start. We starting with the first one, antisocial. People always go around saying, oh, I'm antisocial. About to catch a divorce case. You know, you gonna get this work. Y'all gonna get this work. Okay, antisocial. So people always go around, not always, let me stop saying always. People go around and they're like, yeah, I'm antisocial. And I'd be like, why are you telling people that? Like, that's not a good thing to claim. People say they're antisocial because they don't like talking to people. Okay, let me be clear on this. That has nothing to do with antisocial personality disorder. That is not something you want to go around claiming with a badge of honor. You see what I'm saying? Being antisocial means you ain't right. You ain't quite right. You know. So it's not, yeah, I don't like hanging around a lot of people. That's not what an antisocial person is made of. So I just want to get that clear. If that's something that you're going around telling people, especially if you're a woman, you know, that's out there in this dating world trying to get a man, do not put that in part of your conversation. Yeah, because it's not a good, yeah, okay. Antisocial. Beginning early in life, these antisocial individuals display a talent for getting in trouble. See, people that are antisocial as kids, they're the ones that like setting animals on fire. You know, they're going to set the dogs and the cats on fire and, you know, try to just, you know, they do all kind of stuff. You know, they'll set your house on fire. Pico, I like that. Socially awkward. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Hey, Peace in the Puzzle, how you doing? So let's go with that. So they display a talent for getting into trouble at an early age, right? Many end up in conflict with the law and are incarcerated. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not a good thing. Okay, they can be charming and fun, but it is a bumpy ride, and you got to pay for the gas. That during Dr. McCoy. She said, you fool with these people if you want to. Okay, it's a bumpy ride, and you're going to be putting that gas in, and you better put premium in, darn it. We don't do regular over here. You're going to pay for this ride. You're going to get this work. Okay. They are remorseless. This is where the antisocial stuff comes in now. They are remorseless, and they are impulsive. They don't think before they act. They just do it, and it's a scary thing. If you want to have fun, they'll show you a good time now. Believe that. When it is time to be a responsible adult, however, they won't be around. Where Craig went? Craig, wait. We having fun, they here all day. When it's time to be grown and adult, pew, they out of there. Out like a light. They gone. Anybody got time for that? I'm not adulting today. So, their goal is to have fun and live dangerously. Common manipulation. G2G, go to bed. He will find your vulnerability and use it to control you. That's what that person usually does. He finds your vulnerability and uses that vulnerability to control you. Now, those of you that have been listening to me and those that are my clients, they know borderline. Hey, Jeffrey, how you doing? Borderline. I ain't got to say nothing else. I don't have to put no no PD behind it, just borderline. And you know what it is. If you in this field, you know what it is. You know what it is. No, nothing against people that have to deal with this stuff. Or tonight we're talking about manipulation. So tonight is something different. Let me just put that disclaimer out there. Okay. Borderline individuals are highly emotional. And I told y'all now, I'm giving y'all these things. If you know the person, go ahead and write the name down now. Don't put it on here because I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. But if this is Tony, that fall, if he the antisocial person, then you need to go ahead and identify Tony. Just don't call his name out just in case he's the person that's sitting over there or laying beside you. Don't do that out loud. Wait till you get off here. We don't need no problems. We don't need no problems. So I'm gonna go to the second dude, this borderline dude. We're gonna call him let's see, the borderline dude. We're gonna call him We're gonna call him the Joker. We'll call him the Joker. Oh, Tony is my ex-husband's name. See there, darn it. I done called somebody out. I done called him out. Oh, you said call him. Okay, we got a Phil and a Tyrone. Okay, we'll call him Tyrone. Let's go with Tyrone on this one. Let's go with Tyrone. So we got this borderline dude. Okay, Tyrone. Okay. So his nickname, BL. Borderline. That's his nickname. Okay. So these individuals are highly emotional and tend to idealize relationships and then vilify them. They are on an emotional roller coaster every day. You're on an emotional roller coaster. Loving you ain't nothing healthy, okay? They are on an emotional roller coaster and they will take friends and family along for the ride. And you did not buy a ticket, okay? You did not ask for this ride. They are fearful of abandonment and will display extreme behavior if you leave them in a relationship, okay? Let me tell you, these are the people that when you try to leave them, they'll usually go and make like superficial acts. They may, like have superficial cuts. Like just do stuff to draw attention. So they may end up in the hospital, saying that they're, not wanting to be here. Like I don't want to say too much on that, but like those are those people that I usually have to go see in crisis and do a little crisis evaluation on them. If you crazy enough to act crazy, then I'm going to say you're crazy. You're going to somebody's hospital tonight. But let me move on. They are fearful of abandonment and will display extreme behavior if you leave the relationship. And DSM, that Bible. Actually, that's not the 4. But Dr. James Morrison says, people with borderline personality disorders, they are uncertain about who they are and they lack the ability to maintain stable interpersonal relationships. Their common manipulation is, well, dang, they will threaten to harm themselves to keep you in a relationship. There it is. And then I got to go see him at the hospital and do that paperwork. And you got me coming out at night like this. Oh, no, you going somewhere tonight. If I got to come out 3 o'clock in the morning, you better believe it. You got to go somewhere. We ain't playing them games. We ain't playing them BL games with you now. We ain't playing those, Tyrone. So that was Tyrone, okay? The next dude that we looking at, I think we had a Phil in here. I even saw somebody put Lenny up in here. Let's go with Phil right now. So Phil, we're going to put them in the histrionic category. Oh my Lord. See, Phil will fill you up with frustration. Do you hear me? Phil will get on your everlasting nerve. Do you hear what I'm saying? So Phil, he's one of the individuals that can be sexually seductive, okay? He'll put that Prince thing on, He will be sexually seductive and overly emotional. Yeah, Phil is one of those. They seek attention. Just get on your darn nerve. They seek attention. They are willing to do whatever it takes to remain on the center stage. They gotta be there. That spotlight gotta be shining right on down here. Y'all see that light on my forehead right there? That light got to be right there. Yeah. Early in the relationship, they can be fun. They can be interesting. Soon. Yeah. One discovers that they do not have strong feelings about anything that doesn't pertain to them or their desire for attention. So if it's not something that involves them or whatever y'all doing, if the focus isn't on them, they're not really interested. Yeah. I need you to see me. You see me? I need you to see me. Hello? I'm right here. Do you see me? I need you to see me. Let me tell you something. Phil, that's one more draining mofo. You hear me? Phil, Lord have mercy. Don't come back over here no more. My God. Phil is vain. And Phil usually invests real heavy in his appearance. Let me tell you something. I done had those. When you got the man that stayed in the mirror longer than you, that's Phil. That's Phil, child. That's Phil. There's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself. Don't get me wrong. Hey, Miss Amy, there's nothing wrong with that. But that Phil, he takes stuff to a whole other level. We ain't talking about people being metrosexual and trying to get their stuff together and trying to be on point. No. Phil, he is the reason that song was written. You're so vain, you probably think this song is about you. That song was written for Phil. You hear me? That's Felicia. This Phil guy, listen. Phil is so bad. Yeah, Phil is a darn diva. There you go. That's what it is. Phil will seduce you into meeting his needs for constant attention. He making you feel, oh my God, he done convinced you that it's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You sitting up here, you don't know why in the world you sitting up here. Let's go to Coming to America. You don't know why you sitting up here barking like a dog, a big dog. You don't know why you doing that. But Phil is so seductive. And Phil make this stuff all about him. You know what I'm saying? He done convinced you. He done convinced you that he needs to be the center of attention. That darn Phil. Let me move on. There's this other dude. I ain't gonna even give him another name. His name is Narcissistic. That's what his name is. That's his name and his nickname. That's his middle name. That's his birth name. That's every name he ever gonna have. His name is Narcissistic. We done talked about this dude before. He keeps coming back. Let's talk about him. This guy, he sees himself as the center of the darn universe. Okay? He is self-proclaimed. This dude right here is internationally known, world-renowned, and locally accepted, honey. You better believe it. Yes, sir. He is the center of the universe because he said so. Nikki Sixx, man, that guy, I'm telling you, I know him. Oh, my God. They having flashbacks on here. Y'all don't do that. We ain't treating PTSD tonight. Let me tell you. But we're going to talk about him. If you wish to have a relationship with one of them, and why would you? You better agree with them, okay? Because if you don't agree with them, you're going to have a problem. How dare you not agree? Like, what? Did you just question me? What? That's the... Okay. That guy, he does not, when I say does not, he does not take constructive, I'm talking about restructive, no kind of structive. He does not take constructive criticism well. He don't take it at all, let's be honest. Don't bring that mess to him. You better tell him he right now. Give him what he good for. Tell him he right. way he compared himself to Will Smith the day we met. I should have run. Oh man, let me tell you, this dude right here. Oh my goodness. And y'all, I'm sorry. He usually is the fine one though. He usually fine. But the problem is he know he fine. That's the problem. But he can't be prettier than you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Go on with that now. Go ahead now. They want to be pampered. They want to be admired. Nothing else will meet their demanding expectations. You will never do enough. Okay? What I need to do, I need you to go take your fine tail and go and sat down somewhere. Don't sit. I need you to sat. It need to already be done. Go and sat down somewhere with your fine self. I ain't got time for it. I'll take yuck muck for 100, Alex. I sure will. This dude, his common manipulation, he will pursue you and win you with his calculated too good to be true psycho pseudo bull. And then he'll drain you dry. See what I'm saying? Drain you dry. Okay, let me give y'all an example. Come on. What's the name of the movie? Lord, my mama watch it 30 times a day. Y'all, what's the movie? The Tyler Perry movie? Lord have mercy. What is the movie that just came out? Lord. With the lady from the Haves and the Have-Nots. I was talking about it all the time. The mom from the Have and the Have-Nots. She got involved with the young dude. He was stealing money, took her solar house. Fall from grace. There it is. Bam. There it is. That's that dude right there. That's that dude. Now let me be honest. I don't know why they gave that dude that messed up box. Okay? There was nothing about that dude that would have made me fall from grace, heaven, stairs, nothing. There was nothing about him that would have made me do all that falling. I'm just saying. But he was the prime example. He was the prime example. He came kicking all that mess, told her what she wanted to hear, you know what I'm saying? And she fell, you know. She fell. Yeah. Give me an ashtray. Yeah, she fell. She fell. And he drained her dry. He was that guy, you know. She lit him up though, but I'm just saying, he was that guy. he was that guy. Okay, the next guy, let me tell y'all something. This next guy, y'all not gonna want to admit to having this one. You ain't gonna want to admit it. You might write it down like, oh, that's John right there. You ain't gonna want to admit it on here. I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay, this next dude is the dependent dude. Yeah, he's the dependent. I ain't say independent. I said the dependent dude. The book is The Manipulative Man. Identify his behavior, counter the abuse, regain control. Yeah, it's a really good book. I mean, like, for real, for real. This lady put you on game. Now they put you on game. Okay, this dependent man. Boy, this one of the worst kind. This one of the worst kind. Ain't your mama? Let me pull back in. Let me get it back together. Flashback. Okay. The dependent dude, we're going to call him Dependent Don. That's what we're going to call him. Dependent Don. Okay. Dependent men desperately, that's what I'm talking about. You got to file that joke, I promise. You got to file him, his kids, his grandkids, they grandkids. I'm just, This man is desperately in need of approval. He needs the approval of others, and he fears making independent decisions. I'm going to have to touch on something with that in a second, because, it's a pet peeve of mine. Okay. This person fears making independent decisions. Lord, I know Dependent Don. I know him. They require a great deal of affirmation and reassurance. Do I look good? Did I do a good job? Oh, my. The end of a relationship is a crisis for them, and they will attempt to hold on. They're going to attempt to hold on. They may become quite emotional. And don't let dependent die and drink. Lord have mercy. It's going to be a crying fit. No. Let me regroup. His common manipulation. These men are just so darn nice and are certainly willing to do anything to avoid conflict or abandonment. Wait. This niceness comes with the overwhelming dependency. He ain't nice. That joker needy. That's what he is. They should have called him needy. That's what this needs to be called. He is needy. Okay, back to the pet peeve. Okay. Any of my guys that are on here tonight, if this is you, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. It might not bother other women. It just bothers me. Okay? I'm use myself as an example. You ask me to go out. You say, well, I'm hungry. Let's go get something to eat. Okay? I say yes. That's all you need is a yes. Let's go. I got my bag. I got my jacket. Whatever. I'm ready to go. And then your next question is what? What we going to eat at? I don't know. You choose. We got to spend 10, 20, 30 minutes trying to figure out where we're going to eat at? That guy? I need you to just pull me up to the restaurant. You hear what I'm saying? Pull me up to the restaurant. If I got to tell you where we're going to eat at, I'm going to find the most expensive place I can find. I don't care if I don't know nothing on the menu, if I can't pronounce nothing on the list. You better make a decision. Make a decision, darn it. Okay. Let's go on. This is one of the last ones in this section now. This is the last one in this section. This guy is a guy that we all have to look out for, okay? This guy's one we got to look out for. Oh my God, he is alive and well. This guy is the psychopath. He does exist. This thing says successful psychopaths. They successful? What do you do for a living? Well, I'm a successful psychopath. What? Wait a minute. Successful. Look, I'm laying right next to him. See what I'm talking about? I told y'all I just dropped one off at the bus station. I'm telling you. I dropped them off at the bus station. No money, no clothes, or nothing. There's no food for them. Okay. Successful psychopath. Okay. It said, but, oh, Lord, he's a narcissistic psychopath. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go watch Fall from Grace. That's all I'm saying. Watch Fall from Grace. Okay. A successful psychopath, right? A successful psychopath. And the author said, believe me, they are not all in jail. We know. We know. She says they are not all in jail. A successful psychopath can charm you out of your heart, your knickers, and your trust fund. Y'all, I'm gonna read this again. Hold up. Doc say, a successful psychopath, come on, and your drawers. The doc say, successful psychopaths, believe me, they're not all in jail, will charm you out of your heart, your knickers. She said knickers, you hear me? They'll charm you out of your heart, your knickers, and your trust fund before you know what happened. The ISBN is she got me on that knickers now. You hear me? Did she say knickers? Hold up. It's hold on, I'll put it up here. Let me see if I can get it bigger. It should be in the front too. Let me see. She said he would charm the drawers off you. You hear what I'm saying? Oh Lord, hold up. See if I can get it clear. You see it? Yeah. You're welcome. So I'm gonna try to say this one more time. See, he done came in here and knocked my darn light and everything down. Okay, so this person, she got me. This person will charm you out of your heart, your knickers. She didn't say Snickers, she said knickers. Your heart, your knickers, and your trust fund before you know what is happening. Even when they disappear without a word. Yeah, I said knickers. Should have never gave you knickers nothing. Okay. You ain't getting none of my Snickers. Okay. Get it together, girl. Even when they disappear without a word, you may still staunchly defend them. I ain't defending your tail if you took my knickers, not over here. It's their talent. It's their talent to make you feel like you gotta defend them, okay? Listen to your instinct on this one, ladies. That's what this woman said. She said, listen to your instinct. Listen to your gut. Listen to that intuition that women have, that women's intuition. She said, listen, darn it, listen. Listen to your instinct on this one. Warning flags featuring a scar. Hold up, listen. She said, listen to your instinct on this one, okay? Oh, Lord, she got me here. Okay. Warning flags. She said, warning flags now. She said, warning flags featuring a skull and crossbones. Warning flags featuring a skull and crossbones will flap vigorously in their wake. You got your warning sign. You got a big old American flag flapping in the wind saying, you see me? That flag got warning sign written on it. You see what I'm saying? She said, you got this big old flag featuring a crossbone and a skull flapping vigorously in the wind. I was told by a police officer that the hair on the back of his neck stands up when he meets a psychopath. I feel that way about... Never mind. I hope you're so lucky. Common manipulation by this psychopath. Let me give you this one. Much like the narcissistic manipulator, and this dude could actually be both of them, let's be clear. He's a talented dude. Now, he's a man of many talents. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Much like the narcissistic manipulator, the psychopath can be sinfully, stunningly charming, frequently highly intelligent, and again, too darn good to be mother flipping true. Okay, let me go back over that one more time. I'm telling you, because this sounds like the devil right here now. Listen. Much like the narcissistic manipulator, the psychopath can be sinfully, stunningly charming. Okay? He can be frequently highly intelligent. And again, just too darn good to be mother flipping true. Now, I know y'all wondering, did she write mother flipping in this book? No, she did not. Okay? I said it, darn it. Hey, Bobcat, how you doing? Okay. When you fall for the attractive package of it all, you know, when you fall for this package, be aware. Because that package comes equipped with incredibly shallow emotions and a staggering price tag. You're going to pay for that one. If you want empathy and love, you better pick another model. That one's a lemon. Okay? Leave that on the car lot. Just leave it on the car lot. Let me read that one more time. Let me read it one more time. When you fall for the attractive package, beware. It comes equipped with incredibly shallow emotions and a staggering price tag. You can't afford it. You hear what I'm saying? You can't afford it. It will max you out. Okay? If you want empathy and love, pick another model. Okay? The Buick ain't working. Go get the Toyota because the Buick ain't working. Okay? Most men you meet will probably not qualify for a formal personality disorder diagnosis. So that's why you hear people saying, well, I ain't got no diagnosis. Okay, formally. You don't have a formal diagnosis. Let's be clear on that. Okay? You just didn't go in and do what you need to do. Okay. However, they may have a number of the characteristics described in the DSM, that diagnostic statistical manual. You meet the criteria. Darn it. Personality disordered persons are probably no more than 10% of the global population. Of course, this varies from study to study. You may know a number of men who have some or even many, okay, of these characteristics. Individuals with personality disorders or traits commonly use manipulation to achieve their goals. Y'all ain't right. According to the ICD-10, the mental health manual that's used in Europe, that European stuff over there, and looking at the little medical models and stuff, the following characteristics are associated with personality disorders. Let's see what the Europeans, not the Europeans, but the Europeans got to say about this thing here. They said that some of the characteristics of a person with personality disorder includes callous unconcern for the feelings of others. Yep, that's just like America. They don't care. They lack empathy. They don't give two flips about you. Okay. Gross and persistent attitude of irresponsibility and disregard for social norms, rules, and obligations. They antisocial too. Incapacity to maintain enduring relationships, though having difficulty in establishing them. Not only is it hard for them to stay in a relationship, it's hard for them to get in one in the first place. Very low tolerance to frustration and a low threshold for discharge of aggression, including violence. I ain't gonna even break this down. You come over here with that foolishness if you want to and see what happens. You see what I'm saying? Come over here with that foolishness if you want to. You might walk over here, but you're gonna limp back. That's all I'm saying. Okay, the last one. No, not the last one. Incapacity to experience guilt or to profit from experience, particularly punishment. They will not learn their lesson. It doesn't matter. You committed the crime, you done did time for it. You're going to go right back and do the same darn thing. You know what I'm saying? That fire going to have to burn you 20 times before you believe that it really burns. You walking around here all bruised up. Burns everywhere. It ain't burning. It ain't burning. Stop. Sat down. Sat. Last one. Marked proneness to blame others. See? You're thinking the same darn thing. A marked proneness to blame others or to offer plausible rationalizations, BS, for the behavior that has brought the patient into conflict with society. See, this person ain't just in conflict with you. He in conflict with society. He's a societal problem. You hear what I'm saying? He's a big problem. He's a threat to society. Oh my, that's serious. Okay, so they go back and they break some of these words down. Okay, callous unconcern. Callous unconcern can be mistaken for manly. Nah. You may think that he controls his emotions well. He's something like John Wayne. He's the strong, silent type with a heart of gold. Be careful. That man ain't got a heart of gold. He don't have a heart at all. That's what Arthur said. Don't let him fool you. That's what she said. The irresponsible man. See, they break him down too, just like we broke him down before. They do it, they try to be all dainty with it and stuff, The irresponsible man may appear to be fun, free-spirited, like a Corvette. Yes, she said a Corvette, child. Keep in mind, Corvettes use the highest price fuel. Hello. They have little space for luggage, and they frequently leak. Just saying. You thought you had something, didn't you? You walk around here flossing with your Corvette. You know what I'm saying? Or should I say you riding around here flossing and you're leaking. You can't pay for the gas in that thing. You just sitting there rolling. You can't even take it out of neutral. My. Let me bring it on back. I need y'all to talk back to me because I feel like I'm talking to myself right now. I need to know somebody's still awake in here. My live is still live now. Let me see how far I got to go. Okay, we almost finished with this chapter, and I'm going to stop on this chapter. I want to give y'all this first chapter. Okay, thank you, Lulu. Thank you. Okay. Going back to that Corvette, that irresponsible man. So he may appear to be fun, free-spirited, like the Corvette, but keep in mind that Corvettes use the highest price fuel. You know what I'm saying? They have little space for luggage because they ain't got no space or time for you, okay? And they frequently leak. Y'all know those leaks? A less glamorous SUV might be more practical and less costly in the long run. You see how dainty that was? You know what I'm saying? You sitting up here wanting a Corvette. You know what I'm saying? When you could have took that expedition and been happy and lived happily ever after, and it wouldn't have cost you as much, and you could have put the other gas in there. You know what I'm saying? And you got room for everybody. You got time. But no, you wanted to go floss. Yes. Think about it. You may believe that a man who is incapable of maintaining an enduring relationship is tragically poetic. You will be mistaken. If his relationships are to endure over time, a man must be able to connect emotionally with the woman, strive to understand her needs, and attempt to meet those needs. It's not enough for you to know about him, brother. You have to strive to meet those needs, at least to the best of your ability. Many disordered men, they ain't call them just men, they said disordered, okay? Many disordered men and many maladjusted men, okay? They have some of the characteristics that don't meet the criteria for diagnosis, but they maladjusted. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the skills and or desire to maintain an intimate, caring relationship. See, that's the one that you keep trying to get to commit, and you just wasting your darn time. You know. Women sometimes mistakenly believe that a man with a low level of tolerance to frustration and the discharge of aggression is an exciting, hate-bearing Indiana Jones. This woman is stuck on Indiana Jones, child. She must have got whipped for the last crusade. I'm just saying. Actually, low frustration means reacting aggressively in situations in which other... Oh, my South Carolina came out on that. Let me read that again. Situations. Actually, low frustration means reacting aggressively in situations in which other men might feel mildly irked if they have any reaction. Okay, I'm going to go down. A man who exhibits incapacity to experience guilt or to profit from experience is a bad little boy who will never grow up. Boy, I tell you, they all over YouTube right now. They all up in these streets. Okay. They all up in these streets. A man who exhibits incapacity to experience guilt or to profit from experience, particularly punishment, they never learn. I need to make sure I read that on out so y'all would understand. A man who exhibits an incapacity to experience guilt or to profit from experience, you never learn, particularly punishment. Even the punishment don't make you learn. You still keep doing that same old mess. This is a bad little boy who would never grow up. You must understand, however, that saying something such as, "It frightens me when you do that," will have absolutely no effect on him. That joker don't care. He don't care. In addition, he may have lost jobs. Made enemies, and damaged relationships because he cannot govern his temper or keep his promises. Let me put that thing in reverse one time. In addition, he may have lost jobs, made enemies, and damaged relationships because he cannot govern his temper and he cannot keep his promises. Hey, that Joe ain't loyal. Just saying. Having those undesirable experiences will probably not stimulate him to alter his behavior. He don't care. I'm say it again. He don't care. Okay? We get into the dark side now. We're going to get to the dark side real quick. Some traits and behaviors are beneficial and adaptive unless they are carried to extremes. For example, when looking at the following two lists, notice that the first list contains traits that are either positive or neutral. The second list contains extremes of each trait. They are no longer neutral, harmless, endearing, or positive. Remember, human beings are purposeful. Okay? And that is a life coach's motto. Let me tell you, purposeful living. Human beings are purposeful. Yes, we are. If he has extreme personality traits, there is probably a payoff. Or he would have stopped using the behaviors that were associated with that trait. If it wasn't working for him, if he didn't feel like it was working for him, he wouldn't be doing it. So something's working for him. Once you understand his goal, or whatever that payoff is, or his perceived payoff, you will understand his role in life. If you should decide to accept the role, for example, if he is arrogant, let's say like he's narcissistic, he's a psychopath. He needs continuous adoration. He needs people to tell him how fine he is, how great he is. You're great. You're awesome, awesome. Yes, you are. Awesome, awesome. You're a star. Like, you got to keep giving him this stuff. It's tiring. Yeah, it's tiring. But he needs continuous adoration, and he will use whatever manipulative techniques he deems necessary to achieve his goal. He just needs you to tell him how wonderful he is at all times. That, by the way, would be the role in his life. That's his role, to make sure that you know just how wonderful he is. Now, this chart that she was referring to, I just want y'all, just in case y'all want to screenshot it later, I'm going to put this up here so y'all can see it. Neutral or positive, and then they show you the dark side of it, and then they show you what his actual, his goal is with whatever this thing is. So the first thing that they have up here is nurturing. Nurturing can be neutral. Nurturing can be positive. Mothers are nurturing. Grandmothers are nurturing. You have some fathers that are nurturing. Women, we're usually born with that. That's instilled in us. It's inbred. Like, we can't do nothing with it. It's there. The dark side of nurturing is what? Smothering. Okay? That's the exact opposite. That's the dark side of it. Now, you're not nurturing, bro. You smothering me. Okay? The goal of that is to control you. He takes something that's positive or neutral, turns it into something negative. He turns that nurturing into smothering you, not giving you any space, and the goal is to control you. I need y'all to catch these. The next one, confident. That's the neutral or positive behavior. The dark side of that confidence is just plain arrogant. Okay? The purpose of that is adoration. I need you to adore me. I mean, like, look at me. Adore me. Gosh. You have no other choice. Darn it. Offbeat personality. Offbeat personality. The opposite of that is quirky. The goal is to be alone. And I'm not going to go into all these tonight. So I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to stop right here. Right here. All right. So that's my stopping point tonight. If you do get the book, I stopped on page 12. At the end of chapter 1, there's like a page and a half left of that chapter. So they give you the dark side of the personality. That's what we were going into. And then they give you a gentler side of these personalities. But still the same. A name by any other name. It's still manipulation. You can't dress it up. So, if you guys are interested in this book, if you found it interesting, give me some thumbs up or something so I know if y'all want me to come back with some more of it. Because I'm trying to find different ways to keep people occupied during this quarantine. So that was the purpose of doing this, and to give you something else to focus on rather than this. Y'all know what I'm talking about, this. So if you got anything from this book, if you want to hear anything else about this book, you can read it on your own. But I mean, if you want my breakdown, ain't nobody special. But if you want my breakdown of it, give me a few thumbs up. And I ain't seen one thumb come in this chat yet, so I'm assuming the book sucks. It sucks. The guys ain't trying to hear it. That book. So okay, it's one thumbs up. Okay. We got two thumbs up there. We got two thumbs. But this is the book, The Manipulative Man. Manipulative Man. Guys, I'm not picking on you tonight. I'm merely focusing on the book. Okay, and don't worry, I have one for women too. But this one is for the guys. I don't know how much the book costs now. When I purchased it, it was $14.95. So I have no idea, like I said, what the cost of the book is now. So yeah, they gone. They gone. Either that or they sitting there talking. Oh look, cause you got too many things that's on this list right here. Oh, you got to go. They said your name was Dawn. Oh gosh. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. But like I said, if you enjoyed it, the book is, I think you can also find it on www.adamsmedia.com. Adams, like Adam and Eve, adamsmedia.com. Great read. Great read. You might end up being a relationship expert by the time you finish. So appreciate you guys tuning in on all this. A little something different, Yeah, I said it, Lulu. A little something different. Y'all give me your feedback on that. I know you used to seeing all the other stuff on here. It's time for a change, okay? Time for a change. You found it. How much is it, Trina? Is it still $14.95? It's $14. Well, it was $14.95 in the U.S. and $17.95 in Canada. Good night, Janie. So you got this 11 for. Oh shoot, I might get another one in. Thank you. I'll probably order a couple more myself. But the Manipulative Man. I don't know if they have, because I done had this for some years. They might have the downloadable version now. I have no idea. Yeah, copyright 2006. So yeah, good book, y'all. Especially for the lady. For the men, it's good for you too. Help you work on your inner man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Thank y'all for hanging in there. Thank y'all for participating. Thank you for giving your comments and some of your stories or whatever. Don't go bopping your significant others over the head, telling him that you done found him in the book. Okay? Thank you, millionaire. Don't tell him you found him in the book. I'm just saying, I don't need no problems. I don't need no more problems. But until next time, you guys take care. Y'all be blessed. Continue to do what you do. Stay safe and stay healthy. And I'll see you guys the next time. Bye.